Today's story brings us to the Aquinas Broadcasting Program. The program has recently purchased some new equipment, including a drone and a GoPro, to obtain better shots. Aquinas Broadcasting instructor, Mr. Tony Smith, gave us some insight about the new tech and how they came about.
I'm not 100% sure who exactly came from, but probably just in combination of my students and myself just thinking about how we can use them. Probably the GoPro from a student saying, boy, I wish I had a GoPro on our chase scene project that we do. And then probably just it came up somewhere along the lines. One of the students mentioned it'd be cool to have a drone too. And so actually the funds came from some donations my parents actually made to the school. My parents have always been huge believers in Catholic schools, and that's kind of why I'm in Catholic schools myself. And so they wanted to see the charities receive the money while they're still alive. And so over the last 2 years, they have donated a big chunk of money to Aquinas and St. Mary's schools over 2 years. And since I teach here, and they want to support me as much as they could, they asked that some of the funds be used for things that I would have specific need for in classes that I teach. So far, I've only used GoPro a couple times. I have a student that's doing a PSA on texting and driving, and he utilized the GoPro for that. And then also just recently, our wrestling team won the state dual championship, and we have a group that's doing a story on that. And so they got some GoPro footage with that. As far as the drone goes, we used it for a couple things so far. The first and foremost thing we've used it for was for our Catholic Schools Week. Thought we'd get some cool footage in the gymnasium of our big cornhole tournament. Obviously, it'll be available to kids for any story that they want, and just to get cool shots, opening shots, closing shots. Shots that get a good big picture shot that set the stage for their stories.
Senior broadcasting student Xavier Fiala also discussed some different uses and projects achieved with this new equipment.
So for the GoPro, I've used it in my PSA against speeding, distracted driving, and for the drone, I've used it for filming during Catholic Schools Week when we were all playing cornhole. I was filming and getting footage from above. From me doing broadcasting last year, I was only stuck with a camera, and so I was limited in what I could do. And so the fact that every year we're getting new equipment we can use, it just shows how future students will be able to get and show a side of a story that I will never be able to at my time at Aquinas because they have the equipment to do it. So I just think by improving our equipment, it allows us to have better stories.
For Aquinas Catholic Broadcasting, I'm Noah Grady, along with Meredith Dalton, reporting.